And he's gonna go buy something else. We're working on puzzles. She found a book. Some animals. Where's the barn? Where's the barn? Barn. The red barn. Here's a duck. There's the barn. Barn, can you put it up here? Barn. Annie was over there playing too. We're actually toward the end of playing with the puzzles. I think she might be getting tired of it, but good job, barn. Where's the sheep? Ba ba ba. Where's the sheep? You hearing the music of Sissy's stuff? Whoa! I think it's just throwing stuff out. She's got one pant leg up, one down. And there's Charlie back here eating the scratching post, getting it all over him. There is some catnip in there. Like spray catnip stuff. So he's just having a good old time. He's a weirdie. Where's the barn? Where's the barn? Barn? There it is! You found it! Good job! Yay, Gwen! Barn! So smart. Duck? What does the duck say? Barn. She had PT this morning that went pretty well. Did some walk-in with assistance. They also, well, I told you, but they both have colds. Got this one. I like that one a lot. It's like the whole piece is like just one piece and it's wooden and it's all painted really nicely and pretty and stuff. Like, and only one side has the face, but I like it a lot. Like detail and shape and stuff. You say hi? You have the barn on your foot? Barn. Whoa. Charlie's like, I'm out of here. Charlie, you're a mess. Get yourself together. Hi. So Gwen is eating. For whatever reason, she hasn't been interested in that's not goldfish. That's the oranges. She ate the goldfish that were in there, and then she has some green beans. Charlie's using this opportunity to rub on my legs. Don't ask why, because I can't tell you a good reason, except for when I'm wearing black pants. Then I have a good reason, but it makes me so frustrated when he rubs against my leg. It's just super annoying. Like, it's like, I don't know, needy or something. It's just very annoying. But anyway, I'd like her to eat her oranges, and I'd be happy, but she may or may not do that. She actually eats the green beans better than the oranges. I think the oranges are really good. Oh, we got her this yesterday, because she needed to kind of practice drinking from a straw, like a big girl. And I think I had a different one on the list. What is that? Anyway, there's like white in there. I don't know if that's milk or, I have no idea. It doesn't really matter. But she's actually been doing really well with that. I just got it for yesterday with the groceries, and today she's like drinking it like a pro. But yeah, so we still have this stuff on here, but I took that down and took the Valentine's stuff down. I think that's all the Valentine's stuff I had. I don't think I had a bunch. But I want to wash this probably with Annika's bedding in her room because it needs washed. But sometime tonight I'm going to get the Easter / spring stuff out and put all that out so we can have that ready. It's only going to be like a month and a half until Easter, so we'll get that out. I'm going to leave these and probably this out for now, and then of course the flowers will look fine with the Easter stuff. Not that they have to look good with it, but they're going to look really good with it because it's springy and stuff, so that's exciting. But I'm going to get that out later when Brett gets home, and I'll probably show you when I do that. But it's the same stuff I get out every year. Gwen's kind of slowly eating her food. Annika is still napping. I took a nap while they were napping because I was like, I'm bored. What can I do? I can take a nap. So that's what I did for like an hour. Well, I had some lunch and then I took a nap for like an hour. And then Gwen was up. But Annika's still sleeping. They both went to, I both laid them, or they both down at like the same time at like 12:30, a little after 12 or something. And I laid down at like 1 after I had my lunch. But Annika's upstairs still napping. So we'll move on to the next productive thing when she's awake. So Gwen was playing with her cube after we were working on that thing down there. But I guess we're heading upstairs now. Which is fine. Annika's been sleeping for over 3 hours. I'm just chilling. So I think we'll just go upstairs and hang out. And she can play. And then when Annika wakes up, we'll give her a bottle and a snack. Bottle and snack. Let's go upstairs. So we got some fussy babies. This one's been really fussy the last like half hour. Gwen's over playing with some toys. And Brett is home. We're watching Jungle Book. Brett is home. But that's not Brett. I just wanted to show that Charlie was looking outside. All the snow. Brett's home, but he's not feeling good. He mainly just has the cold that the girls had. And he said he started feeling it at like 2 today. So we came home, we went to the bathroom, and then he came out and like he was anyway, he came out and said he was gonna go and lay down. So we don't get to hang out with him tonight, but I made him some ramen. Yeah. But I made him some ramen. We're watching the rest of the Jungle Book that we started watching earlier today. I think I'm going to get Annie a sippy cup with some water in it. And we're just going to hang out down here, and then soon, at 5:30, I'm probably going to start making some food for Gwen and I. I could wait, but I'll probably start it at 5:30, and then Gwen and I can eat. Ugh. And then Annika can eat after that. Oh, and now it's not working. Can I show you guys? It's loading. Anyway, I'll probably vlog one more time before the end of the day, but it's just the 3 of us tonight. Brett's upstairs sleeping. Hopefully he'll end up waking up and eating his food. Guys, yes, I have a brownie. I had to think about what it was called. Yes, I have a brownie. I also have that. It's my equivalent to when people say they need a drink at the end of the day. It's funny. It's not that extreme, and yeah, I think using alcohol to solve your problems is not a good solution. But sometimes when you're stressed, treating yourself makes you a little happier. Helps you de-stress. I don't know, it wasn't the worst night ever, but I told you in the last clip that Brett was home. Peppy keeps rubbing on me and it's driving me crazy. Like I mentioned earlier with Charlie. Brett came home and came upstairs, went to the bathroom, and I figured he'd come back in here and like we'd hang out and stuff. And I actually had a couple things I wanted to do. I was going to have the girls hanging out up here with him. I wanted to get I think I talked about it, but I wanted to get the Easter/spring stuff out. Can you go do something else, Peppy, please? And I wanted to vacuum the hard floors downstairs. I don't know if I said that to myself or if I actually put that, if I mentioned it in the video or not, but neither of those would take very long, but I wanted to do those things tonight once Brett got home and stuff. But he said that he got the cold from the girls, and he's been in the bedroom since then. I did give him some ramen and stuff, but it wasn't a huge deal. But then to add on to the fact that it was just me and the girls, they were both, well, mainly Annika. Gwen more toward the end, toward her nap time, or toward bedtime. But Annika was just in rare form. Like, I don't know if her teeth were hurting or if she was just like super tired because she didn't take a second nap, but her first nap was like over 3 hours. So I was like, well, she took a super long nap, and it was like past 3 o'clock by the time she got up, probably like 3:30 by the time she got up, and I was like, well, I don't want to like have her be up for just like an hour and then put her right back down for a nap. I feel like that would be like a need to try to get rid of her or something. So I didn't put her down for another nap. So it probably was the nap thing, but I didn't know if it was like teething, if she was tired, if maybe she was hungry, although she had a snack. But she had a snack, so I figured I'd feed Gwen first, and we didn't have any leftovers left, so I figured I'd make macaroni and cheese, and Gwen could have some, and I'd have the rest of what I didn't give her, and she doesn't need a ton, but I gave her a few scoops in her bowl, and I had the rest of it. But the whole time that Gwen and I were eating, Annika was screaming. I even sat her down when we sat down to have a couple crackers, and she was okay. Oh, she was sad while I was even fixing the food, and then she was okay for a few minutes while she ate the 2 crackers I gave her, because I didn't want to get giving her snacks to keep her happy, because I wanted to feed her and afterwards, and I wanted her to be hungry to eat decent food, like a fruit and a veggie that I usually give her. Well, it's like this chicken noodle baby food, and then fruit, and like fruit baby food. And so she was just screaming, and so I'd planned to watch or listen to a like storytime video while I ate, but I couldn't hear that at all, so I just kind of sat there and listened to her scream while I ate my food. And it reminded me of why I usually wait until they go to bed to eat my supper because they're just sad if I don't, or like begging me for food. Although in this case, Gwen was eating. Charlie, why are y'all up in my face? These cats are driving me crazy. Y'all aren't helping my stress. Peppy just went behind the computers. Charlie's down there. They suddenly think they have to be all in my business. So anyway, Gwen finished. I cleaned her up. Annika's, of course, throwing a fit. I got her down for a little bit. So I thought maybe if she can crawl around, she'd be a little happier, although she was crying before when I was fixing the food and she was crawling around. So she was after she was crying kind of throughout eating her food and sucking on her fingers. I'm pretty sure she was tired. She was a little better after I fed her, but then as I was sitting in the chair and Gwen was reading books, perfectly happy, Annika would come over to me crying. I'd pick her up. She'd be happy for a few minutes or a couple minutes, and then went down. She'd crawl away, and like a couple minutes later, she'd come back to me crying, and this would just repeat. And then Gwen got super fussy, and I'm like, okay, maybe you're both gonna go to bed early tonight. So I was considering putting Annika down for bed at 7:30 instead of 8. But it came to be 10 till. We had finished reading books, and Gwen had acted like she was sleepy. But at that point, she was more interested in the reading book. She didn't want to go to sleep, so I figured I'd give Annika a bottle because I wanted to do that before her bedtime. And Gwen could read the rest of her books, and then at 8 o'clock they'd go to bed. And that's what happened. And I don't hear of either of them right now, but it was just a stressful night. I didn't have Brett as a buffer to like, even just him being in the room to like share the stress. So I'm eating a brownie, and I'm gonna have a pop. And then I'm gonna upload this video, or like schedule it to be uploaded for tomorrow. So I'll take a breath. Alright, good night.